Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry here for Kene Nwangu. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. From across his body, and it's intercepted. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Oh, yeah. Mike 14. Mike 14.
looking to throw. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. So nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And there's so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second and 6. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Myles Jack with a sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's going to look deep for more. Touchdown, Jaguars. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On the give is Nwangu. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Atlanta.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. He's got daylight. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this one is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Here's a give to Etienne. And he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nwangu. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time getting the sack. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Girl is behind me while I'm chasing my dreams, oh Lord. Trying to heal up, man, I feel like Tyreek.
ETN once more.
Raindrops keep me, cause I can hang with ops. I'm the real definition, never fall and stop.
Sometimes it's hard to believe.
Doom, doom, doom. Walking on time. Walking on blood. Don't say too much. Love is a drug. Go on there and keep toting this bitch, because I definitely am. Oh my god, oh my god. You shouldn't have did that.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up
Oh my god, this corner full straight be open like a bitch.
They could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Bro, this game's crazy as fuck, bro, with these fumbles. I fumbled 3 times, bro. What the fuck?
Actually a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
Imagine making somebody fumble and still can't put points up.
Not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Nwangu. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh my god, he was in a box, scared as fuck.
But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. The play action fake, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent.
This is not good. We ain't got this in him. Even if we in a dome. Oh no, that's cool. Cool got this.
So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This
58 yards. He's off. He's off. He can't kick. He can't kick. He know he can't kick. He know he can't kick. He know he can't kick. Yeah. He know he can't kick. These off. These good. Damn. That nigga got a fucking boot.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing.
Damn, I thought I'd get to that, back to the inside of here. Okay, fellas, it's not fumble for another drive, okay? God damn, they fumbled 3 times out this bitch. Oh, he fucked up.
So they'll be looking to string together a few first downs likely on
3 fumbles, Aaron. 3.
First and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there.
Travis fumbled twice. One of them was phony, bro. It made me hurdle over my own teammate for no reason.
It's Lawrence.
Auto hurdle.
Yeah. And then the other time he just got popped, for real. But then Trevor, he fumbled in the pocket. I mean, right. Shit, phony. Should stay with him. Daniel. First down.
And he will have a Jaguars first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Touchdown?
On first down,
No touchdown. Got it there. He too slow. Fuck.
And he's brought down after a very nice game.
First half crazy. No way that was your 5th completion in the 4th quarter though.
But I barely had the ball, and then when I had it, I've been running. And this nigga just kept fumbling this bitch. That one pick was before halftime. You know, niggas just do anything.
For about 4, 2nd and 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here.
I only got 1 touchdown. That was the DJ Moore.
You can continue to tick it down.
Offensively. My other touchdown was a pick 6 by Miles Jack for like 90 yards.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Oh my God, I'm running this.
They'll run with Etienne. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Oh my God, I'm about to catch him with the play action.
Game now on 14 carries.
Jamal Agnew, go get one, shorty.
It's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Not Jamal Agnew. Johnson, sideline. Thank you.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Bro, because Travis is still a fucking star, bro. He's a 90 overall star. Like, what?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that was a tutty. I was throwing it. I'm surprised he didn't fumble.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there.
Lord.
And it's 2nd down.
You got this game 1 grade. Don't settle.
Okay, you ready to put the rookie in. See what the rook can do.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Gets busy.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Sullivan, and he will have
Gets
the
busy,
first
bro.
down before he's brought down at the 3. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish
Now
themselves.
let Travis get back in the game and punch his
Before the
bitch in.
series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less
Where did I care about that?
Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that.
Hey, Aaron.
Now they're just getting muscle all over the field.
Call me crazy, but
Only a yard
the Eagles got a better chance to beat the Buccaneers than we did with the Rams. I thought we was going to have to play the Rams at first. Yeah, I better chance.
They can't beat the Bucs than the Rams.
Yeah.
Jaguar touchdown.
I don't believe so.
Travis
Why don't you believe so?
taking it in from 2 yards out.
Tom fucking Brady. I'm not ready to go for that.
Looking good here this
I mean, I feel you. You feel me? It's Tom Brady, but it all comes. Our defense isn't the problem. I'm basing it off of our offense. You feel me? We haven't even played the Rams all season. We played the Buccaneers earlier this season, lost by 6. You feel me? Tough L. We lost by 6.
touchback as it sails over the end line.
And then you feel me? They lost a couple people since then.
Yeah, no Chris Godwin, no Levante David.
You feel me? I'm not saying like.
Brown not there.
I'm not saying you feel me. You could go out there and
For their next drive.
it's not 100% we even, you feel me, compete. But what I'm saying is, I don't think we're gonna. Nigga Davis said we're gonna lose by 2 touchdowns. I don't think we're losing by 2 touchdowns.
I mean, that's possible, but I would bet against that. I would bet against
If you're kicking field goals, that's great.
I mean, it's not something to bet. I was just saying.
Yeah,
I got this one,
but
I got feet.
it might be a game.
That shit.
Tougher as the game goes along. Put the ball in the end zone and get
That nigga been trying to do that all game. He lost me one time. Bitch ass Kyle Pitts.
But no, I think y'all have a better chance of beating the Rams because the Rams been in a little swamp. Yeah, they've been winning a couple games, but like, they haven't been the same Rams since earlier in the season.
Escaping the he put it on the
Bitch ass nigga.
and the Jags grab it. And some room to maneuver.
2 defensive tutties for Miles.
He goes left side.
But like I said, no bullshit. But like I said though, but like I'm saying, it's just like defensive wise, offensive wise. I'd rather just go against the Bucks defense.
I mean, the Bucks defense ain't bad. Like, they
Oh, they're not. They're not.
Yeah,
They still got key pieces.
Tell me why Tyus Bowser tore his Achilles yesterday. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
Bro.
You better pull Cam Akers. Get back in 6 months. That nigga different for that. Well, might have to be sitting out getting paid.
You playing now?
I think he played Sunday. Or yesterday.
I mean,
Well, he was supposed to.
Oh, wait.
Yes, sir. Use your SWAT, Mr. Keenan Allen.
Enemy again that fast.
EA, you know. You can't this nigga.
I mean, they say the Buccaneers is 8-point favorites against y'all. I mean, that's one possession for him.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't want us to go out there and get dogged. But I thought
favorite by 13 points. I don't know, yeah. Caden is so for real, because you know, he was talking shit to the Steelers made the playoffs. He bet me 20 that the Steelers are going to beat Chiefs.
wow.
Idiot. The Steelers beat the Ravens just now, yesterday, by 3 points. And that is not that Ravens team is like at 50% health. And they beat them by 3 points. You think Patty ready to go for any of that? Fuck no.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very,
I mean, yeah, any given Sunday, but no, he's not ready to go for that.
Why is this nigga going for this? Oh, okay, man. Yeah.
One final shot they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how
Great season opening win.
This time is run out on this ball game. So
Now I gotta play the fucking Green Bay Packers.
Oh, and they'll beat it. That boy ass.
That's what I'm saying. He's talking about I'm ducking him. I'm ducking a bum? What? That don't sound like me.